Today, we're going to talk about upkeep and maintenance, maintaining your vehicle. What's up, YouTube? Hey, it's your boy TC with GrimReaper Transport. Once again, we're back. And since you're watching this video, go ahead, like, subscribe. Hold on, my camera dirty. There we go. Go ahead and like, subscribe below. Like I said, we're going to talk about upkeep on your vehicles. And your maintenance. As you can see, I'm at the dealership. Lady Reaper is in the shop. She's getting some new shoes right now. She really didn't need them yet. I could have got another 20, maybe 25,000 miles out of those tires, but since I had got a update that it's kind of hard finding tires for Super Duty, I just went ahead and got the tires. Hopefully this wind is not picking up on the recording. So I went ahead and bought some new tires, and I'm throwing them on her right now. Bought some new valve steering caps. That's going on there. It's real important that you keep your car up on his maintenance, on his upkeep. Some people don't do that. They postpone it a lot. You don't want to postpone what needs to be done on a vehicle that you're using to make money. You have to stay on top of it. Your oil changes, you need to get them done. I had made another video, but I didn't post it because I didn't like how I presented that, because it was just coming off too harsh on some people. And I'm not trying to be that guy to be like, look, it's got to be this way or no way. No, that's not me. Excuse me. But I will tell you, no, it's not COVID. Stop. But I will tell you, if it's coming down to your maintenance, get with the like if you have a Ford, get with your Ford dealership. If you have a Ram, get with the Dodge dealership, service department. Ask them how often should you change your oil filters. Kind of let them know what you're doing, but I would do it as a hypothetical, because I hear on the Dodge side, once you tell them what you're doing with the trailer, if you tell them you pulling RVs cross country and all this stuff, it can void out your warranty. So I will come at them with a hypothetical on how often. Tell them, you know, hey, my boy is doing such and such, and he says he changes his oil every 30 to 40,000 miles. Is that good? It should be sooner. He pulls trailers, he does this and that. I'm trying to make sure, because he's having so many problems with it, trying to, you know, come up with something so they don't know it's you. Find out, they'll tell you a decent amount of time that should go by, or a decent amount of miles that should go by before you start changing out. When I talked to my service department, they told me that since you're pulling constantly trailers, and they vary from size and weights, now I'm pulling constant weight, so it's heavy weights all the time, that I should change my oil every 10,000 miles, and my fuel filter should be changed every 20,000 miles. So that's every other oil change, and I get my tires rotated every oil change as well. So my tires are constantly rotating. A lot of people looking at me like, man, how long you had your truck? I tell them, how many miles you got on? I tell them, they said, man, 60,000 miles, I was changing my tires out. What's the secret? I rotate my tires more often. When you do that, you get more life out of your tires. If you're waiting 40, 50,000 miles to rotate your tires, yeah, you're gonna run out. Your tire is gonna be bad by the time you get to uh, 50, 60,000 miles. But of course, we all know my truck is a new truck, so everything I had on my truck was brand new. But that oil and that fuel filter, I keep going. Remember, some of these vehicles do have a cabin air filter, so when your air starts smelling kind of stale, or you start feeling it's your allergies, it might be time for you to change out your cabin air filter. I also have I keep a spray in my truck. I can't show you right now because, well, I can't show you right now anyway because I used it up. It's a spray you can find at some of the truck stops, or you can find it in Walmart. It's called Ozone. Whenever I get out of my truck to go take my showers at night, I'll spray this spray inside the truck, walk away from the truck, remote start the truck, let it go through the ventilation system and everything in the truck. It's supposed to clean the air out in your truck. So whatever bacteria is in the air or whatever imperfections in the air, it cleans all that out of the truck. Then I spray some little scented spray. I always stop by the local convenience stores and I buy this little bottle of spray called blunt spray, and they come in different flavors. So I'll spray that one time, let the truck suck it through there too, and poof, my truck smells brand new after I get in it. Other thing is part of upkeep. Tires are part of upkeep. Oil changes, fuel filter changes, those are all your maintenance things you need to have done. Check your fluids. Make sure all your fluids are topped off. You don't have no leaks. All of this falls up under your maintenance and upkeep. What else there is it? It's whenever you go on your whenever you start to do your reset or you go home, the other thing you should work on doing is cleaning up your truck, wiping things down on the inside of your truck, because you're gonna have a lot of dust, debris, vacuuming out your truck, sometimes shampooing your rugs. When you do that, make sure you get them jokers dry, because it will create a foul smell in your truck, like a moldy smell, because it didn't dry out. Yeah, wipe everything down. Wash your truck. I'm gonna tell you, and if you look back on my DOT, when DOT pulled me in, I believe it was in Illinois or Missouri, it was one or two, and I got my sticker. The guy told me he saw my truck. My truck looked good. Looked like it was clean. My truck looked clean. So he said this would have been an easier inspection for him. So because he knew I had my stuff squared away, just by how the exterior look of my truck. That's just off the exterior look of my truck, because it was clean. And yes, I keep my stuff in order too. So yeah. If you start with a company, don't mean to jump off the topic, but if you start with a company, they don't give you a binder to keep all your information in. Go to Walmart, buy you a little cheap binder, some document protectors, and put all your information in that. Your registration for your truck, your insurance for the company, your insurance for your truck, your personal insurance for the truck, and any permits. Put them in there, so everything could be right there. All you gotta do is pull the book out, and when you pull the book out, it's right there. They already know you squared away. So that's a side note. Didn't mean to jump off the topic, but that's a side note. Check your windows for little cracks or dings. If you find a crack, man, hey, go to the glass repair place. They put this little liquid stuff in there and it seals it up. Keep your receipts just in case DOT spots it, because it's gonna wind up being a little small little dot on your windshield. But sometimes you got those DOT officers that actually look at every detail. So if they do see it, you can show it's been repaired and they can't hit you for it. If you have a fifth wheel, make sure your fifth wheel is properly lubricated, at least the jaws. I have a fifth wheel skid plate on my truck, so I don't need to lube the top of my fifth wheel. But if you don't have a skid plate, make sure you keep your top of your fifth wheel lubed as well. Some people say I got the little round disc I can just pop up on the RV. Yeah, you can, but I'm gonna tell you the downside about that. The downside about that is that you will forget that it's on the RV, and now you gotta go buy another one. So worst case scenario, stop by Dan's Hitch or Dooley Depot and let them put a skid plate, lube free plate on your fifth wheel. I think it costs anywhere from $50 to $80, something like that. I think it's $50 to $80. So small price to play for something that's gonna last you a year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, all depending on how you use it. So we done went over what? Oil changes, checking fluids, tires, keeping the inside clean, purifying the air in your truck, fifth wheels. Oh, your bumper pull hitch. Check the bolts and stuff, make sure they're not starting to crack or get the indentation in them. If it's starting to get an indentation, then you need to go purchase some new bolts for that. You could literally find the bolts for your bumper pull hitch at Tractor Supply. Just take one of the bolts out, go in, match them up. If you want to, talk to one of the representatives to make sure it's carrying enough weight, and you'll be good. I gotta catch this call. Oh, I'll be right back. All right, sorry for that. Had to catch that call. But like I was saying, upkeep and maintenance is important on your vehicle. When your vehicle is out here making money for you, it won't continue to make you money if you don't take care of it. So always stay on top of your maintenance and your upkeep. You don't want your truck smelling funky and all that stuff. Stay up on all the little upkeep. Vacuum, little spray. Since I'm in the truck, but dang, I don't want to show you that because it's a brand. But it's called blunt spray. But the smell is like concentrated. So one spritz is good. You can smell it all over the vehicle after you spray it. Keep stuff wiped down. Try not to use any of those wipes that make your dashboard real shiny, because remember, when you're driving down the road, that sun hits your dashboard at the right angle, it'll make your windshield look kind of hazy, should I say, or bright, which is hard for you to actually see. I don't know who that is. Which makes sure it's like it reflects the sun back to the windshield, and it reflects back, and it's hard to see out your windshield. You don't want that. So try to use a damp towel to wipe stuff down, get the dust and everything off. Your steering wheel, just a mild soap and water on the rag. You don't want it all sudsy. You just wanted enough soap on the rag to where it just cleans your steering wheel off. And then wipe down your doors, everything, you know. That's just a little minor upkeep. You could do that even when you stop for the night, you know. Get you one of them brushes to clean out your vents. Little small brushes to pull that dust and stuff off the vent. So It's allergy season right now. Supposedly we're in spring, but it seemed like spring got his butt whooped by winter, so it was a very short spring. But surprisingly, keeping up on your maintenance and the upkeep on your vehicle, it extends the life of your vehicle dramatically. It does. So that's just I want to say that's my opinion for you guys, but that's what I do. No doubt about it, no question. That's literally what I do. I keep up on it. I haven't had issues with my truck. Any issues I have had with little minor issues, and I go ahead and get them taken care of. I think the only issue I seriously done had with my truck since I got it is the valve stem. It's something about the valve stem that, but I'm believing it's the technicians at the dealerships when they put the air in the tire. Every time I get them rotated, they top the air off at the right pressure, PSI, and I believe it's the way when they use that hook air shoot, I can't even think of the name of it now. Air gauge. They use that hook one where you got a piece on this end and you piece on this end. You could fill up the tire, and when they do it, they pulling so hard back on the valve stem that it's causing the cap to push down on it, because I have what they call I think it's a flash cap or something like that. It looks like this. Let's see if I get the camera to focus on it. There we go. Oh, there we go. It looks like this, and it goes on top of your valve stem. And when they push down on it with that air gauge, it's forcing it down on the treads, which might wind up splitting the valve stem, or it's splitting that, and the air starts to seep out. So when they put the new ones on, I ordered some new ones, got them to put them on, and next time when I bring it in the shop, I'm gonna tell them not to use the hook gauge, use the clip-on gauge like they use when they put the tires on, when they putting tires on the rims. They use one that you just clip onto the valve stem. It just clips and it pumps it up. I'm gonna start asking them to use that and to see what happens. I hate to say it, but the dealership that I deal with up in Gosha, one of their technicians tried to get me. I paid $81 for a new valve stem. The technician said he put a new valve stem on it. All he did was fill it up with air, and told the service tech that he changed it out. When I got back to Georgia to my service center, got them to pull it for me, they pulled the valve stem off. It's the original valve stem that came on the truck. He didn't change it out. The mechanic up in Gosha didn't change it out at that dealership. So that really kind of teed me off. The service personnel, they're great, but for a mechanic to do that was just straight out effing lazy. I'm gonna just put it that way. But they got me squared away. They refunded me my money, and they supposed to be talking to that technician too. So I can't complain off of that. I guess I'm good off of that. But I wouldn't want them, if I ask them for a specific thing to be done to my truck, I'm kind of scared to ask them to do it now, since a mechanic already done tried to get me. So now this mechanic, I might tell them to use that, but then turn around, that mechanic might not do it, and I'm not comfortable with that. So I will be ordering valve stem extenders to where all my valve stems will point outwards of the truck, and they won't have no excuse about using the clip-on air gauge. I think I ordered them about the end of this week or the beginning of next week. So whenever I head back this way, they'll be at the house and I can get them. But other than that, I done rambled long enough. I think I reached my time limit. But to all you guys and girls out there that's doing RV transport or doing hotshot, keep on top of your maintenance. That includes with your trailer, if you have a trailer. Dog it, I don't waited too late. I was supposed to be calling my trailer shop to see how much they was gonna charge me to do maintenance on my trailer. So I guess I'll do that tomorrow. That's it. Like always, like and subscribe. Come on, people. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Then hit the notification bell that pops up. Then click all so you can catch all my videos. All right. I'm also open to new topics. Give me your ideas on what topics you want to cover. If it's about detailing details on money, the increase, what's the percentage of this, percentage of that, I have not gotten into that yet. I just base everything off of what I know my home life is. Once I make that, anything else I make after that, that's what I consider profit. So I don't get too in depth with that, but there is one guy that I do know that does RV transport, and he is the weekend trucker. He does in-depth numbers. So if that's what you're looking for, in-depth numbers, check him out as well. Like and subscribe him too. I follow him too. He's on my follow list. I have 2 YouTube accounts, so I think I got him. I'm following him on both of them, I think. But check him out if that's what you want. Also go check out Fair Winds and Following Seas. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing RV transport right now. We also got the what is it? Oh man, I hate to mess up their name. The Bandits. They do RV transport. And who else? Oh man, I can't believe I forgot dude's name. But man, what is his name on this? What is his channel? Oh man, I can't believe I forgot him. But if you follow Fair Winds and Following Seas, you'll know the guy that I'm about to mention. He does all his upkeep, his repair work on his truck. He's in RV transport. Man, I can't remember his name right now, but I bet you when I finish this video, it'll click. So, man, I can't stand when I can't remember somebody's name. Diesel? No? Man, I can't believe I forgot his name. But his channel's good too, because he gets into how he replaces parts, certain parts that you might have to go to the dealership to get done. He shows you if he know how to replace it, he gonna show you how to replace it. This dude is phenomenal. He just got married, if I remember correctly. And if you're watching, man, I'm sorry I forgot your name. It's like it's on the tip of my tongue, in the front of my brain. I just can't get it out. Well, keep up the good work. And you need to get a Ford so you can start showing people how to work on the Fords too. Not just the Ram. But that should be it. And y'all know my saying. The roads may be grim, but I'm gonna reap that money all day, all day. You feel me? You should too. Y'all stay blessed. Keep the road side down. Chat with you later.